video is going to be a brief overview of the beginner project that I use in my intro classes. It is a project that I got from some engineering teachers that I worked with previously. Part of the engineering program that we had at our school, they used Project Lead the Way, which basically was a curriculum and a program that for the engineering and STEM classes. And one of the projects in that curriculum was this model of a miniature train. And so when I was learning Inventor, this was something that I used to help me develop my skills, and I use it in my classes as the first project that they really have to be able to complete. It does a few things. It teaches, and I'll scroll down real quick before I go back. But when I say model train, I mean it's a toy model train. They have to model. There's 9 different parts. It gives you the parts list. So they'll model the 9 different parts, and then they will have to assemble it. And so by the time they are done with the project, they will learn quite a bit on Inventor creating, and this is mainly for learning how to design and create parts, and then also learning how to assemble them in an assembly file. And so there, by the time you're done modeling the train body, and some of these other parts, and I'll just scroll through them, you will learn most of the tools that are in the parts file. So, like I said, I'll scroll through, and then you can see the assembled product. Now, if you have a 3D printer that you have access to, we use it in my classes. Our robotics engineering teacher at my current school, she uses it in her class. We don't have Project Lead the Way, but they use it. And what she has taught in the past, she has taught a software called Onshape. It's a kind of an online version similar to software as Inventor. But she teaches her kids the model train in that class. My students learn on Inventor in my class. And then there's a track, and if you really have some kids that go above and beyond, they can. This is a straight piece of track. They could create, a closed track, and then you can actually put your model train on it and have it drive around it. There are some questions that go along with this. Like I said, this is a curriculum from Project Lead the Way. I don't necessarily make the students go through these questions. You can if you like. But like I said, this project does 2 things. The first one, they're having to learn the software. They're having to learn the different tools and functions of Inventor parts. They're having to be able to assemble it in a standard assembly file. They're having to assign the parts of the material. And so, that part, is good for learning the software, but the secondary thing that they're learning is as you scroll through, and I'll just scroll to the train body, the students are having to learn how to read blueprints. They're having to learn how to interpret information that they are given and, that's printed out 2D, and then what information do I have? What information can I, infer from, what's given to me? And how can I go about recreating this part? Now, I put on here, I added these little red boxes and, extrude, hold, fill it. And those are tools that you will primarily use on each part. I did it for each part, revolve, chamfer, extrude, revolve, chamfer. So, I did it to help, help students out. They are learning. They don't know all the tools yet. And these are not necessarily everything that is used on this particular part, but those are the main ones. Extrude, the hole tool, fillet, you scroll down at revolve and chamfer. There's some other things that you can add to this as well. But like I said, the main tools I added in red, and we'll make videos of video tutorials on these parts. I will probably group some of them together. The stack, part 2, the stack, and the hitch peg, and the linkage peg. You will all do pretty much the same thing on them. So I'll probably link those together. I'll probably go in detail on the axle peg, the wheel for sure. And scroll down, you'll have the cow catcher. Some of the things that are, kind of specialized or unique, I will, do separate videos for them. But we'll go through it step by step. I put the YouTube videos online a couple of years ago, and that's made it helpful for students to follow along. And so, make sure you check them out. I appreciate you for watching.